Yes. Okay. So the eighth witness, her name is Leanna Li, L-I, and she is one of the, I would suppose, she was a supporter of Mr. Miles from, I believe, because she had a YouTube channel. She was doing a lot of the, the volunteering, like making videos and translations and whatnot. And then from there, step by step, she eventually started working for Mr. Miles. At the time, she was a realtor. So that's where the expertise came in, where, hey, can you help us, for example, look into and shop for some properties, right? I mean, she was a part of the GFashion Italy at the time, right? Before GFashion Italy was shut down.
Yeah.
And then she created PowerPoints, and then she presented it to the everybody to see which one would be the most fitting.
Yeah, so it's called deck. It's a PPT for properties, something that real estate agent would prepare for their clients. So, there's properties in LA, in Texas, in Connecticut, in Colorado, in Hawaii, and in islands all around. Mostly in the United States, the property she looked for. Okay, and she shared this deck with Miles only, and this one property. She didn't physically go visit them, and because of pandemic, and she shared one deck with Miles. It's a Darlington Mawa. So this is the
one that eventually ended up being the home base.
Yeah.
To the picture that, hey, guess what? It wasn't just Mawa. There were a lot of research and homework that was done to find this home base, right, for commercial purposes. Again.
And then shortly after, she went to Milan, Italy, to audit GFashion. So she's there meeting the GFashion team in Milan. There's a seven-ish people there. She audits the book for GFashion, financials, vendors list. She visited the factories. Yeah. There's over 10 factories in Milan and making clothes for GFashion. So so you have, and then they ask a question about the GMusic, to make anti-CCP music, and her role, she played a role in there too, is to coordinate between Miles and Hollywood producers, as well as the Chinese songwriters team like Tang Ping and William Wang. They made the song "The Hero," which has been played several times in court. And she mentioned that she explains that the song is about the Mongolian people and CCP trying to oppress the culture, and the song was to honor them and for them to be fighting and standing up for the culture. Initial question during the cross-examination by the government, she was asked, for example, what does G stand for G Fashion? What does G stand for G News? What does G stand for G Club, G Series? And she said for God and goodness. So, and then every single time Miss Murray from government would ask her what does G stand for every single thing. And at the end, it was shown to her a NFSC flag, with the 7-point star, the one behind me. He was asked, there's 7 points, and then she said, it does this. They asked her, does this means, what does this mean? And she said, it's a belief star. It represents,
Yeah, it's from like Taoism. It's way back then. So it's a connection to a higher, I guess, the universe. And so they went over all of that. I mean, this really goes to show you, after sitting the trial for all these weeks, and then now talking about the GMusic, the GFashion, with the base, right, the home base of Mawa, it really goes to show you that we have a huge community of people. The supporters that believe in the same mission, the same belief of taking down the CCP and exposing the things that they have done. It's not just Mr. MilesGuo. We're also on the front line now. We have, I mean, I can't begin to tell everybody how many people we have that's, in our community, that's behind the scenes, that's actively, supporting the cause.
Yes.